Do you guys like the flowers? I did purposely pull them out so that you can see them because it's spring now. Happy spring. How do we like my shirt? This is my little sister's. I think it's really cute. I think it's different. I'm changing it up from the sweatsets that I always wear, you know? Hello everyone, welcome back. I recently got a new phone because it was time to upgrade my phone, so I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I did a video like this I think around 2 years ago now when I got my iPhone 12 Pro Max, so if you do want to see that video I'll have it linked down below, and in an iCard I also did an unboxing of that. Those will be linked down below if you want to check them out if you haven't seen them already. If you want to compare how my phone is now to my old one, feel free to check those out. Personally, I didn't need a new phone. I actually had no choice. If you saw my vlog from like the beginning of March, then you would have known that I had to upgrade my phone. When I got my iPhone 12, I accidentally did the upfront edge, if you know what that is. So instead of financing my phone, I paid it, I guess it was cheaper payments every month. Then at the end of my contract, I was either going to have to pay $600 to keep that phone, or I could trade in that phone and get a new phone for free. So obviously I did the second option, which is why I now have my iPhone 14. But again, I was perfectly okay with my iPhone 12. I'm grateful though. I'm happy I got a new phone, but I feel unprepared because I didn't know until like a month before that I was gonna need to trade my phone in. So I never did research on this new phone. I normally will do that, but that is a little backstory of how I got this new phone. I can confirm I am financing this new phone, so I will be able to keep it in the end. I personally like it that way because then I can take the phone home and unbox it. That is another reason why there's no unboxing of this phone, because I had to literally take my phone and trade it in. I feel like I'm over explaining this. That is my little explanation of me getting a new phone and why there's no unboxing. I don't want to make this video super duper long, so I'm gonna get into what is on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. That is a handful to say. Okay, so as always, before I get into what's on my iPhone, I'm going to tell you guys the specs of my phone if you're wondering. Obviously, I got the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I have the one with 256 gigabytes. I mean, if I could, I'd get the one with the most amount of gigabytes, but I had the same amount last time I had a phone and I never ran out of storage. I also digitally declutter my phone quite often and I try not to have a lot of pictures. I am embarrassed. I have over 1,000 photos, so I do need to digitally declutter my phone after this video because those are too many pictures and I don't need all those. This is the case I have on it. Normally I get one from Amazon, but I wanted to get a phone case ASAP Rocky. I did not want to break my phone, so I bought this one in the kiosk. Also got a screen protector in the kiosk stand as well. This case, don't recommend. You can see fingerprints all over it. It's not cute. I had to get what I had to get because I didn't want to break my phone. Casetify, if you are watching this video, I would be so down to do a sponsorship, collaboration, gifted, whatever. I really want to try out a Casetify case, and I say this in every iPhone video and I just don't end up buying one because I forget. So I will be purchasing one for this phone. Do you want to show you guys how the phone looks? I feel like it looks a little bit different. I don't have my other one to compare. It's no longer a glass background. What is it? A glass back? I'm pretty sure. Again, I didn't do any research on this phone before getting it because I just didn't have the time and I was not as prepared as I normally am. But I think it's a beautiful matte space gray is what I got it in, if that's what it's called still. And then the edges of it are dark, like a very dark, almost black. And I don't think they were this dark on my last phone. Also, I gotta give my phone a nice little Lysol wipe down because this is disgusting. Ew. I also do want to preface, I will be having this phone for 2 years. Knock on wood. If I do end up changing how I have it customized, I will do an updated what's on my iPhone if that's something you want to see. Initially, before filming this video, I wanted to go through my phone and make sure to update all my widgets and make everything look super aesthetic and cute, except one, that is just not realistic. Two, I wanted to show you my real phone. And 3, I had to get this video up and the sun is setting, so I didn't have time to do that. Alright, that is enough of me rambling and talking about my phone. So we're gonna actually get into it. Alright, so this is my home cover. This is a picture of Laguna Beach in California. I normally have a black and white picture, but I wanted to change it up. Like I said before, the phone has been the same for like over 2 years. So I wanted to change it up. Obviously, I have iOS 16. At the top, I have a quote that says, "You can do it. You can customize your wallpaper." So I just added that widget, I think, yeah, right here on the motivational quotes app. I really like this app. It gives you motivational quotes every hour. I think it's fun to put it on your lock screen. And then I have my reminders widget here, which I need to change that because the first thing in my reminders is my morning routine checklist, and I just have kept that there, except it only shows my morning routine checklist on my lock screen instead of my actual reminders. So I'm gonna have to delete that checklist. I have it elsewhere on my phone, but I rather have like my top 3 reminders of the day or something. And then I also have the Gmail widget, my Apple Watch widget, which I haven't worn my Apple Watch today, so that is why there's no progress. I also didn't really change the color of the font or the font of the font, but with iOS 16 you can customize the color and the font if you wish to do so. Okay, so this is my home screen. First, when you swipe over to the side, I have 4 widgets that are linked to my Notion. So I have my life dashboard, and then when you actually swipe, I have different pages on my Notion. I'm obsessed with Notion. That is how I plan my entire life, so it's really nice to have easy, quick access on this like little swipe over page. I have my weekly agenda, I have my fitness board, my meal planner, my monthly goals, and then I have the little sleep one. I did not get 4 hours of sleep, I promise you I got more than that, but sometimes I feel like that thing is so inaccurate. And then on the other side, I have my class schedule, my master schedule, and then my upcoming homework. So that's kind of like my school section. And then I have my brand dashboard and then my finance page. These are the pages that I use the most on my Notion. This is my fitness page, for example, so it takes me right to the page, and then I can see what workouts I have for the week. This is helpful when I'm at the gym. And then at the bottom I have the weather, and then I have my battery life. I have a lot in this section. I have my reminders app, so this again is showing my morning routine, but I have more than that here. As you can tell, this is my to-dos for the day. I use this every single day. I plan out my day every night, and then when I wake up I can click this and it's really easy. And then I have my Google Calendar, which I have no events for the day. I also have the Oath app, so this is daily affirmations. I have a little widget for that, and then I can scroll through the app and see the affirmation of the day. I think it's so cute. It also gives me banner notifications for that app as well. And then this here is a Pinterest board. I love the Pinterest widget. So this is attached to my earthy board that I have, but you can change it. Like I have a bunch of different boards, and then it changes every hour. Like if I wanted to, I have one called Her, and it's just like very aesthetic. Oh, it's me. That's so funny. I swear that was not on purpose. Oh my god, why is it like embarrassing? That's me on my Pinterest. If you're interested, if you're wondering, it changes every single hour, which I think is super cute. And then at the very bottom, I have, what is this, like my time thingy? What's this called? Oh my god, I can't remember the name. Whatever it's called, the thing that tells you like how long you've been on your phone. So that's that section of my phone. I honestly use this a lot. I think it's super easy to just swipe over. And then again, this is my main page. I have my phone set to match my lock screen because I really like it and I like the colors. I think it's very calming. And then I just have it blurred out and I think it looks super pretty. I'm not used to having any kind of color on my phone, so I like that I changed it up a bit. I honestly wish I was a person who went off with all their icons and had it aesthetic and matched. I do want to do that. I just don't know what color icons I want to do yet. The only place I know to look is on Pinterest, so if you know of like a certain app or like where I can get aesthetic looking icons, let me know. I'm a very minimalistic person, so I don't know if I want to do anything crazy. One day when I have time, I will definitely go through all my apps, but I did some of them. So I have VSCO on here, which is what I use to edit my pictures, and then I also do post on VSCO, but I haven't posted in a long time. I don't even know my username, but I do have VSCO if you're wondering. And then I have Spotify. Obviously, I also have the very basic generic apps. Fun fact, this is what I sleep to. It's so peaceful, but if you do want to follow me on Spotify, my username is Bree Hamilton, I believe. Yes, I changed it. And then I just have a bunch of different playlists. I update them every single month. If you saw my most recent video, then you would have seen I showed my Sad Girl playlist. It's called The Band-Aid. I also have Google Calendar. I also am going in such a messy order. I cannot live without Google Calendar. I plan my life on this. I love this app so much. I have a Google Calendar that's connected to like my school stuff, and then I have another Gmail account that I have a Google Calendar that I time block on, and I use that on my computer. So when I time block my days, just because it looks way too chaotic to have that one on my phone. So I have a different Google account for like my bills, when my bills come out, my due dates, events, whatever. And then I have one that I plan out my day-to-day life on. I time block. But when I do, I use Google Calendar. I also have my notes app, which I love my notes app. Ignore the thing that says tears, beers, and fears. Me and my dad have an iCloud that's connected, and so he has his notes on here too, But this is like, I have a lot of main stuff pinned on here. I got this idea from Sienna Mirabella. For example, if you're wondering, this is my diabetes sliding scale. I have like my Sunday reset checklist. Again, I got that idea from Sienna Mirabella. And then I have a bunch of other things on my notes. When I get a new phone, it is a goal of mine to get a new iCloud. I should have done it with this phone, but there was simply no way because I couldn't bring my old phone. It's a long story why me and my dad have the same iCloud. It was not on purpose, but we do, and now everything's connected to my dad's stuff. Anyways, moving on. Besides Spotify, I have my daily folder, and this just has daily apps that I use every day. Obviously, I don't use every single one of these every single day, but it's daily apps that I try to gravitate towards. I have the Bible, obviously. I actually don't use the Bible app a lot because I have a beautiful Bible that I use instead. But if I do need the Bible on the go, I have this. It also shares the verse of the day. I don't even know if I'm logged in on this. Yeah, this is the Bible app if you're wondering. And then I have the Sunny app, which is a healthy cooking app from my favorite YouTuber, Sarah's Day. I also have Smart Life. This is my lights app for my smart LED lights, and it's nice because I have different settings. Like I can do turn off the lights, turn on the lights, turn on Zen, which is what I use before bed. It's like very dim. So I love this app, very cool. Then I have Natural Cycles, which is my birth control app. I feel like I've talked about this before, but I do natural birth control. I check my basal temperature every morning and then I log it into this app. Forgot to check my temperature this morning, but you can track all these things in it, which is really nice. Another app that I have for women's health is 28 Day. I love this app so much. I try to sync my cycle phase with my workouts and what I eat. So this app is really nice because it gives you workouts, it gives you insights. Also, it thinks I'm on my period, but I'm not. So I don't know how to change that. So I'm not on my restore phase, if you're wondering. It also helps you keep track of what phase you are in your menstrual cycle. And it has nutrition. You can pay extra to get the recipes, but I just go on Pinterest. When you swipe over, I have WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp to talk to my grandma and some family members. And then I obviously have my Amazon. I also have CoStar, which I don't use a lot because horoscopes scare me. I feel like things that predict the future just freak me out. But sometimes I do look at this. I think it's fun. If you're wondering, I'm a Virgo, Gemini moon, and an Aquarius rising. This is my horoscope for the day. So I do check this sometimes. I think it's fun, but I don't like to do it all the time. So it's definitely not a daily thing for me. Then I also have Goodreads, which I freaking love Goodreads. This is a new thing that I just got the other day. I thought Goodreads was like a book review app, but I didn't know you could also track the books you're reading right now, which is so exciting. So this is the books I'm reading right now. Obviously Beyond the Pill. If you watch my videos, you know that. I also am reading The Mountain Is You and then Reminders of Him. I'm almost done that book. I love that book so much. And then I also have a bunch of books that I purchased that I haven't read yet. So I have that in a want to read section. Yeah, I don't even know my username and I don't know how to add people on this, but I do like tracking the books that I've been reading on that. And then I have a widget. This is a widget for the motivation app and it just gives you quotes. This freaking app freaks me out sometimes. Sometimes I'll be a sad girly or I'll be going through a very specific emotion and it's like it knows. Like I swear it hacks my phone and it knows what I'm going through and it creeps me the frick out. But anyway, so the quote right now is, "It will work out if you forget all the reasons it will not." And that just really applies to me right now. It really resonates with me. And then at the bottom here I have iMessage, Notion, which again, I love Notion, you know, Gmail, and then Twitter. I think it's hilarious that I have Twitter on my phone. I have an account. I used to have another account and then for some reason it got deactivated or deleted or something. So I made a new account, but I literally never use Twitter. It's very rare. And I don't know why I have it on my main page. Hence another reason why I will be going through my phone eventually and just refreshing everything, but today was just not that day. Okay, so when you slide over, this is where I put a little bit more effort with the app icons, but obviously this matches my old phone, not this one, which is why I kind of want to change it to white. So if you do think I should do that, comment down below. Also, I feel like my phone is very random as you move the pages along. I have another widget at the top with the calendar. I like seeing this. This is nice. I do have obviously Google Calendar, but it's nice to have just like the full layout here with the date at the side. And then I have my 4 main apps that I use not in a folder. So that's YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. Here's my Instagram if you're wondering. I have yet to post. I took pictures the other day, so I will be posting again on Instagram. It's been since January 19th since I posted last, but I will be posting more and I do post on my story quite frequently. So this is my Instagram. And then I also have TikTok, which I use all the time. I haven't posted in a minute though. I think I posted last a couple weeks ago. Yeah, okay. Anyways, if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'm aiming to post more. I'm trying to become a TikToker because I know everybody loves short form content, but I have posted quite a bit on here. I just need to be more consistent. And this is me putting it out into the universe. I will be posting on TikTok more. All right, and then I have obviously Snapchat and YouTube. I used to have a Snapchat for YouTube, but I can't be bothered to log in and log out. If you do want me to make a public profile on Snapchat, let me know. I also have a widget for the time the sun sets and the time the sun rises. This is actually very helpful because I like going for morning sunrise walks. This is where my phone is super random, which is beside that widget because I just have like 4 very random apps. Again, I need to organize these. I do want to make a folder for wellness. I thought that would be nice. But I have Starbucks, which I use that app quite frequently when I go to Starbucks. That's just to get the points. Love also doing mobile orders. It's easier because I have complicated orders. I have Enduring Word, which is a Bible study app. And then I have Hopper, which I did, again, put a widget for, but this is to look at flights. Then I also have the app called Strong, which I found on TikTok, but this is really nice because obviously I'm a gym girly. It helps you track what weight you did last so that you can progressively overload and stuff. Obviously, when I go to the gym, I'm not going to do the same weight every single day of the year. I'm trying to up my weight all the time, so this helps me keep track of the weight and the reps and the workout I did. When I remember, I plan my workout here, but I haven't remembered in a while. I want to start doing that again though. I really like this app, so if you are a gym girly or man or whoever, this is a really nice app for that. You can see how long your exercise was and stuff like that. It's really great. All right, so moving on into the folders. This is my lifestyle folder. Folder's quite random because I have banking stuff in here, random apps like shopping apps and stuff. So that is something I need to organize, but for now it's here. So I have Neo, which is my credit card, Wealth Simple, which is I would use it to like load money on it for the week and then just use that card because you get higher cash back, kind of like a debit card, but it has MasterCard capabilities. Does that make sense? It's almost like a prepaid MasterCard, except you can just reload it all the time. It has like your name and stuff. I also have EQ Bank, which I just recently got a couple months ago. I heard it has a higher interest rate for savings, so I try to save money in here, but I haven't yet. But it's there, so it's there when I need it. I have Messenger, which I normally use for my sorority group chat and my work group chat. Obviously Uber, and then Pinterest. Again, this is my Pinterest. She's gorgeous. Feel free to follow me. I need to change my profile picture also. I'm gonna do that after this. Love Pinterest. I have so many different boards. I love this board. It's my favorite board probably. It's my Pinterest. Feel free to follow me. It's linked down below. And then I have Work Gym and UKG Pro. Those are both for my part-time job. And then when you swipe over, I have more lifestyle apps. Again, it's so random because I have more banking stuff. I have Coho, which is the same as Wealth Simple, except just a different company. I have PayPal, which is useful for when I work with brands. Most of the time, sometimes with my photography business, like for payments. Sezi Timer, which is a app for a workout ebook that I have from my favorite YouTuber, Sarah's Day. And then I also have my fitness on my Apple Watch. Again, I haven't used it today. I did not work out today. I also have my Apple Watch app, Sephora, Princess Polly, White Fox, Indigo. Those are all shopping apps that I really like that are worthy enough to be on my phone. And then I also have Amazon, and then when you swipe over, I normally have my like main bank app right beside the Neo one, except I obviously don't want to show that because personal reason. I have Amazon. I used to have an Amazon storefront, but I got locked out of that account, so I'm working on that. So I would link that if I had it, but I just don't. I also have my school section here, so I have Outlook, which is my email for my school. Google Docs. I love Google Docs. That's what I take my notes on. Google Drive is what I organize all my notes into. Teams. I don't really need Teams, but I did use it in first year with one of my tutorials. I have Sheets, which I don't use often. And then Quizlet. I love Quizlet. I don't know why I never used to use it before, but it's basically a flashcard app and it helps you study. You can put in different flashcards and then it will quiz you. It's really nice. So then the folder below that is my content folder. So that's all of my content stuff that I need for Instagram and YouTube. So I have YouTube Studio. If you are a YouTuber and you don't have YouTube Studio, I definitely recommend getting it because you see all your analytics, you can see the revenue you make. It has so many different features, which is so helpful. You can respond to comments on it. And then I have Unfold, which is an Instagram story app. I don't really use this anymore. Fun fact, I was in my poetry era and I was writing a lot of poems and I wrote them all in here, which is why I kept this app. If I ever do want to publish a book one day, a poetry one, this is where all the info is. Then I have Planoly. This is an Instagram feed planning app. How your feed's gonna look. I also have captions that I draft in the post. I also have Tezza, which I have yet to use. I didn't realize it was a paid app mostly. Anyways, it's a photo editing app. I also have CapCut, which is what I edit my TikToks on. Then I have Milkshake, which is, this is just a website website thingy that I have all my links to. I just have this for my Instagram. And then I have Like to Know It. I just set up my page. Feel free to follow me. This is where I link most of my stuff. Again, I don't have an Amazon storefront right now, so this is the only way I can link all of my favorite products. I literally have like my skincare routine on here, outfits that I've worn on my Instagram. I'm going to be updating this quite frequently. All the links for everything that I love, so if you do want to follow me on there, my username is just Bree Hamilton. It's also linked down below. And then I have Like to Know Creator, which is how I add all my links and everything. And then I have Canva, which I love. This is what I use to make my thumbnails. I don't normally use it on my phone, but I have it there just in case I need to do something quick. And then when you slide over, I have Photo Circle because that's what my sorority uses to share photos. And then I have Later, which I also just recently downloaded. I haven't done a photo shoot in a hot minute, but this is basically an app where you can pre-schedule your posts. And then I have Games, which I literally never play games on my phone, but you never know. Alright, and then when you slide over, this is a very random page. I normally wouldn't have these two apps on it, but I've just left them there. I don't know why, but I have a widget on the very top. This is from the Holy Bible app, but it shows you the verse of the day. And then at the bottom I have iHerb, which is I think it's like a healthy grocery shopping app. There's vitamins that I want to order from here, so I've just left the app there. And I also have Be Real, which I haven't posted on in probably a month, but I have used it, and I used to use it a lot in like October and November, September, and in the summer. When you slide over once more, I have Facebook, and I put it here on purpose because I do not use Facebook. I only have this app to use it for my sorority Facebook page. Other than that, I don't use Facebook. I used to use it when I was in 5th grade up until like I was in 8th grade, I think. That is basically everything on my iPhone right now. That's how my phone is set up. I think I've said this the entire video. I do want to reorganize my phone. I just haven't got around to doing it. So that's kind of how it looks, and I want to show you that is the real version of my phone. That's how my phone has been looking for the past couple months. I do hope you guys enjoyed watching my updated What's on my iPhone video. Feel free to comment down below your favorite apps that you've been loving. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.